Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to file Form I-730, which is Refugee or Asylee Relative Petition. We are going to talk about the filing fee, supporting documents, and where to file. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman, and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process and give you a confidence to go through your immigration journey by yourself. First of all, I am not an immigration attorney. I'm here to help you based on the information I have from USCIS and also based on the instruction that comes with the Form I-730. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. This is a new version of I-730 that expires on February 28, 2027. And if you want to see the version, go at the bottom of any page and you will see the version right here. This is a new version edition just released. It was in February the 2nd, 2024. My advice, do not file the old version. If you have access for it, do not file it. Always file the new version. So we know now the version and is here. USCIS, they tell you right here. This is the new version, which is February the 2nd, 2024. They say they will accept the version December 8, 2020 edition. You can find the edition date at the bottom of the page on the form and instruction. But my advice, always file the old version. That's my advice. Now, let's go back to the form. This part right here, do not touch it. It's for USCIS use only. For us, we're going to start where it says start here. Type or print legibly in black ink. If you forget something, when you print it, you can add with a black ink. But do not correct anything that is being already typed. So now, let's go to the first question right here, the status. So this video is going to be for a lawful permanent resident based on the preview refugee status. So, and the beneficiary is my spouse. The number of relatives for whom I am filing separate form I-730 is going to be 1, just for my spouse, and 1 of 1. Then 1 is clear. Now, let's go to part 1. Information about you, the petitioner. That's mean the person filing this petition for the beneficiary. That's me. Family name, given name, and middle name. Family name, it's Baker, comma. First name is Liman. I don't have a middle name. Address of residence, where you physically reside. This is a street number name. 100 Robert Run, City, Indianapolis, State of Province, Indiana. Zip code is 46254. And if you have, a different physical address that you wanna send your USCIS information, you can add it right here. Then we're gonna go to telephone number, including the country and city or area code is 317-111-222, and the Gmail of course, and the email of course is sb@gmail.com. I missed I right here, sorry. Gender is male. Date of birth is January the 1st, 1980. Country it's birth, Morocco. The country of citizenship or nationality, it's Morocco. U.S. alien registration number. Check your green card. I'm going to show it to you. This is your alien number. Registration alien number. It's right here. Copy from here and put it right here. U.S. social security number. Get it from your social security card. Now we're going to switch to, we're going to go to part 2, which is information about your alien relative or the beneficiary. So basically, this information right here is going to be about the applicant or the person is abroad. Family name, given name and middle name. It's Bushi, comma, Bushra, that's first name. This is address, it's overseas address. It's 100 Chan, Hay Masira, Kinifra, Morocco. Here I forgot, here they ask for a zip code or postal code. The postal code of my city, it's 54,000. And if you have a different address that you want to send the correspondence from USCIS, you can add it right here. Or embassy or consulate is from here. So telephone number, including area, I forgot about this one right here, is 212-666-777. The beneficiary email address, I'm going to put the same email address. I want to receive all the correspondence. I want the petitioner receives all the information from a USCIS, the correspondence from a USCIS. Gender, she's a female. Date of birth is January the 1st, 1990. The country of birth is Morocco, and the country of citizenship is Morocco. At this point, she does not have U.S. alien registration number, but if she does, you can put it right here. U.S. Social Security number, she does not have one at this time. So let's go to part 1. If you see right here, part 1 and part 2, they are going in parallel. So now we're going to go back to part 1. Part 1, information about you, the petitioner. Other names used is in A. When A printed, I'm going to add / with a black ink right here. Don't forget that. If married, name of spouse, date, and place of present marriage. My spouse is, her name is Bushra. That's the person we are talking in part 2. Date of marriage is December 26, 2023, and the Kinifra. And if previously married, names of prior spouses. She never been married before, so I put in A. When I print it, well, I'm going to add a / with a black ink right here. So date and places, preview marriage is ended. I don't have one. These have information right here, so I'm going to leave it blank. Date and places, asylum status was granted in the United States. This video is not for asylum, it's for a refugee. So here, they can give you all right here. Date and place you received your approval for refugee status while living abroad. It was in Spain, Madrid, Spain, and the date was December the 1st, 2024, and abroad it was Madrid, Spain. If you were approved for refugee status, date and place, admitted to the United States as a refugee. So I arrived in the United States in December 26, 2024 at JFK, New York. Let's go back to part 2. We'll start talking about part 2. Other names used. So is in A. When I print it, I'm going to add a / with a black ink right here. If married, name, the spouse, date, and place of present marriage. If you see my name right here, that's the petitioner. It's me, Sliman. Date of marriage is going to be the same as this one right here. And the place of marriage, of course, is going to be the same as this one right here. If preview married, names of a prior spouses. Right here, it will be better if you add NA. When I print it, I'm going to add a / with a black ink. Do not forget to do that because Adobe does not let me do that. So this is, since you put NA right here, this question does not apply. So we're going to go straight to this one right here. This is very, very important. The beneficiary is currently in the United States, but in my case for this video, the applicant or the beneficiary is outside the United States. So the beneficiary is outside the United States and will apply for travel authorization at USCIS office or US Embassy or Consulate in Casablanca, Morocco. I don't know about your case. If it's in the United States, you're going to check this one right here and everything will be different. But for this video, the applicant is abroad. This part right here to be completed by attorney if you used one, but in our case, we did not use any attorney. So let's go to part 2. Information about your alien relative, the beneficiary, continued. Name and mailing address of the beneficiary written in the language of the country where he or she now resides. This is very, very important right here. A lot of people make a mistake right here. What they're asking right here is in your native language. In my example, it's going to be in Arabic. Family name, you're going to put your family name in Arabic, first name in Arabic, an address in Arabic, street number and name in Arabic. Basically, the same address you use in your country in your language. Check the box A through D that applies. in my case, the beneficiary has never been in the United States. So you check one box. Now we're gonna go straight to this question right here. What is the beneficiary's native language? Is Arabic. Is the beneficiary fluent in English? In my case, is no. What other languages does the beneficiary speaks fluently? She speaks French. So part 2, information about alien relative, the beneficiary. We're still talking about the beneficiary right here, information about the beneficiary. List each of the beneficiaries' entry to United States, if any. So this does not apply for me because the beneficiary never been in the United States. So we're gonna go straight to part 3. 2-year filing deadline. Are you filing this application more than 2 years after the date you were admitted to the United States as a refugee or granted asylum status? In my case, is no. If you answered yes, you're gonna give this information right here, an explanation right here, and attach anything in an additional sheet or paper if necessary. Part 4, read this warning right here. I'm not going to go through it just to save some time. We're going to go straight now to part 5. Part 5 is petitioner's statement, contact information, declaration, certification, and signature. So petitioner's statement. So select the box for either item number 1A or 1B. If applicable, select the box for item number 2. So in my case, I prepare this by myself. So I'm the petitioner, and I will check 1A, and I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every question and instruction with this petition, and may answer to every question. If somebody helped you interpret this application, you're gonna use the language right here and file part 7. If you use the prepare, you're gonna put the prepare's name right here and file part 8. So in my case, I did this form by myself. So petitioner contact information is 317-111-222, same as a mobile telephone number, and the Gmail is sb@gmail.com. Petitioner declaration and certification. Here, this is the most important part of this application. Date first is today's date, is 2025. I'm sorry, I'm going to send it in this date right here. For signature, I'm going to print it, then go through my application. When I see everything is fine, then sign it with a black ink. Do not sign it with any other color except black. Use black. Once I sign it, it is good to go. Now, let's assume that you use interpreter. Somebody interpret this application for you. You're gonna put the language right here. In my case, it's gonna be in Arabic, just an example, and then file part 6. What is right here? I'm sorry, right here. Contact information. What is this right here? I didn't see this. I'm sorry. Part 6 is the beneficiary statement, contact information, declaration, and signature if in the United States. I'm sorry. This one, if the beneficiary is in the United States, you can file this part right here. But in my case, the beneficiary is abroad. So we're going to go straight to part 7, which is the contact information, certification, and signature of the person interpreting the petition if other than the petitioner or the beneficiary. If you use interpreter, you're going to put the interpreter's family name, first name, the business if he has any. If he does not, just put in A. You're going to put the address and then contact information. You're going to use the language. I'm fluent English. That's the interpreter. He's going to, I certify under penalty of jury that I am fluent in English, and in my case, it's going to be Arabic. And then you sign it and date it. The interpreter must sign it with a black ink as well. Same thing for part 8 for the prepare if you used any. So you're going to enter the information right here, family name, first name, business, address, prepares contact information, and you're going to check one that apply. I don't know if you use attorney, you're going to check the second one, B. If the prepare is just individual, you're going to check I'm not an attorney. And then the most important part is signature. Date it and then sign it with a black ink. Do not use any other color. If you send it unsigned, you will be rejected. For part 9 to be completed at interview of the beneficiary if applicable. So you do not touch this part right here. So now we file the form. So let's talk about the filing fee. So the filing fee is 0. There is no filing fee for I-730, which is good. Now let's go to a supporting document. It will be different from person to person. So proof of your status as principal, asylee, or refugee in the United States, for example, Form I-94, court order from an immigration judge, Form I-766 employment authorization document, Form I-512 authorization for advance parole, Form I-571 refugee travel document, a passport style photographs or a recent clear photograph of each family member you are filing for, a copy of both sides of your family members, Form I-94, primary evidence of a family relationship for each member you are submitting a petition for. Spouse, if he's a spouse, what is this video for? You need a copy of your marriage certificate, evidence you each legally terminated any previous marriages, if either you or your spouse were, and evidence of legal name change, if any. A copy of your marriage certificate evidence for each, I think I repeated this one right here, sorry. This one has to go. Yeah, we're gonna go straight right here. Stepchild, if you have a stepchild, you need a copy of your child's birth certificate, a copy of the marriage certificate between you and the child's natural parent, and evidence of legal name change. So if you're gonna choose the one that applies for you right here. Never copy this. Choose the one that will help your case. Because what happened, a lot of people, they send everything. That's not good. They tell you right here, this evidence is for informational purposes only. Do not copy everything. Just pick the one that applies for you and add the one that you see will help your case. Now we talked about the supporting document. Now let's talk where to file. So where to file, you will need to email your petition to USCIS Texas Service Center to this address right here, 6046 North Belt Line Road, Suite 730, Irving, Texas 75038. That's where you need to send your I-730. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.